Hey guys, what's up? It's Slade again, and you know what I've decided? Fridays are always going to be Rantmentaries, and what Rantmentaries are I'm basically going to rant about something that either Jagex has done or the Runescape community has done, Oh god, I got burp. Oh shit. Oh my god, dude. Sorry guys, I just ate fucking Domino's pizza, so I'm burping up the ass. But anywho, basically I'm going to rant about something, and it's going to be every Friday, so you're going to hear me bitching every Friday, I know. But you know what? It's to get something off my chest, and you guys will probably agree on a lot of the stuff that I have to say. So this week, I'm going to rant about July's updates. Now, what July's updates had to consist of was the first update was the slug something, or the salt in the wound. Yeah, the salt in the wound or something. And alright, here's all I gotta say about that. I didn't do the quest, honestly, because quests don't interest me. I actually don't like quests. But from what I've heard, it was god-awful, alright? And the first quest that quest was based off of, it was a long time ago that quest was made, and people liked it, people are attached to it, and when they made this quest, I don't know why Jagex did that. Instead of finishing the quest the way people wanted it to, they try to add a twist, and it completely failed. Like, hold on, I gotta burp again, god damn it. Alright, done burping, guys, sorry. Anywho, Jagex thought, oh, this would be a cool twist, let's add dungeoneering. So they added dungeoneering, and from what I've heard, big mistake. It was garbage. Everyone hated it. From what I've heard from friends and stuff, they basically said that dungeoneering made it it was gay. All you did was go from like room to room, talk to people, and overall it was just a bad experience. Come on, dude, stop following. I'm just gonna say hi real quick, but yeah, and overall it just made it a bad experience. So I don't know. It was a bad update. They tried to do something. They tried to add dungeoneering, but instead of just adding dungeoneering to a quest, why don't you? No, thank you. Sorry, I'm doing a commentary. Anywho, why don't you actually fucking try to just make a quest alone that has all dungeoneering, so dungeoneering people will like? Why is there some urgency to just put dungeoneering in any fucking random quest and then try to make it good? It's not gonna happen, because some people just don't like dungeoneering at all, and they don't want to do dungeoneering. And not only that, when you add dungeoneering into the quest, at least make it exciting. Don't make it so someone just goes from room to room and it's fucking dumb, you know? It doesn't make sense. If a quest series starts without dungeoneering, it should end without dungeoneering, unless it has a good plot twist or something, not just where you go room to room and it's dumb as hell, you know? Yeah, I know. Sorry, dude. Why so paranoid? I'm not. I'm ranting, so fuck you. Well, I'm gonna rant about this guy. This is another thing. You don't just go around asking people for random salamanders, alright? Fuck you. Fuck you, Fisher Jr. Alright. Ranted about him. Oh, and your fucking black teite sucks. Yeah! Ranting. Alright. The second update in July was, what was it? Jadinko's Lair. Alright. The Jadinko Lair actually released the Vine Whip, and basically you attach it to your whip, and it would give you plus 4 slash, I think. Yeah, and plus 2 strength. And it would also give you a new special attack where vines would come out, like, and just start hitting you or whatever. And I forgot the thing. It was like 125% of your attack and 25% of your strength, something like that. I don't know, guys. It's something like that. It's coming off the top of my head. What I gotta say about this update, again, god-awful update. The Vine Whip, if you're gonna come out with an attachment to a whip, at least make it somewhat decent. Like, alright, on the ladder, the whip's down, the rapier's up. So if you're gonna make an update for attachment to the whip, at least make it halfway. Like, make it so it's like halfway between the rapier. It's not like, or a little bit over, like a little bit up, but not like over the rapier, so people rapiers would complain. Make it halfway on that ladder. Don't make it so fucking you get a tiny boost in 2 things, like slash and fucking strength, and then call it a day. And not only that, you add a pointless fucking spec which you could seriously run away from. Like, this would be the whip spec. Oh, I'm getting hit. Take 2 steps, you're clear. It's not going to hit you. Like, you know an update's bad if a fucking you could just run away from a special. Like, you just run away from a special. Like, you just run away from the gay-ass update. Whoop. And that's it. That's all you do. You know? And the one good thing I gotta say about the Jadinko layer is actually the graphics itself. They did really well in the graphics. When I was playing HD, obviously I'm not playing HD right now, but I easily can. The graphics were amazing. They were awesome. I actually, when I walked in, I was like, holy shit, they did a good job. Until I saw the Vine Whip, and I'm like, oh my god, they fucking screwed this up again. They always screw shit up, and I don't know why. Like, it just seems like there's one asshole probably on that whole Jagex staff that's like, I think this is a good idea, and they probably have like the most power, so it actually happens, and it's really dumb, you know? And the Vine Whip update was just so bad. Again, another bad update. Like, July has just been like probably one of the worst update weeks ever, you know? And there's no explaining for it. Like, if you're gonna make a Vine Whip, at least make it somewhat decent so people would want to buy it, and at least make it somewhat competitive, you know? I mean, the Vine Whip actually looks nice. I like the look of it, but, you know, sometimes looks aren't everything. Sometimes performance is another thing you have to add into an update. Sometimes graphics aren't enough, you know? You can make something look pretty as fuck. Like, I can make these iron boots look fucking super legit. They look awesome as hell. You know, I'll be Jagex. I'll add trim to the iron fucking boots. But what will it do to the game? Nothing. Because the update sucks ass. So, another update, Vine Whip, the Jadinko layer, fail. Oh, and the last thing about the Jadinko layer, the minions or whatever needed 80 Slayer, but they don't even drop the Vine Whip. So what the fuck's the point of them? Like, all their drops are shit. No one's going to want to slay them. So, another pointless monster by Jagex. Woohoo. Awesome. Alright. Third update. The third update was mega hyped by Jagex, alright? They even posted the shit on the front page, and they also said that it was probably going to be the best update of the year. And that is Clan Citadels, alright? What Jagex did, basically, you know, they advertised on the front page. They said, oh, this is going to be the best update ever. They even changed their front page. It actually looks different just because of Clan Citadels, you know? And basically they said, oh, this update's going to be the best ever. You're going to do so much with your clan, and it's going to be awesome. And when the update came out, as I predicted, it was shit. It was so bad. Like, no one liked it. I mean, there were glitches at first or whatever, but I expected that. Every update has its own glitch, you know? I mean, some are just bigger than others. Sometimes Corp drops its fucking arcanes, divines every fucking drop, but they don't roll back, you know, that was a big choke. And then there are updates where it's just minor glitches, like you can't go in, whatever. Those are acceptable. The ones that Corp drops fucking arcane every time, not acceptable. Anywho. The Clan Citadels were just a total mess, alright? Number one, they put a cap. Like, you know, update's bad when you try to, like, extend the usage of the update, if that makes sense. Like, to make sure that you didn't max out the Clan Citadel and then be bored of it, they actually put caps of, like, you can only update your tier, like, once a week or some shit, and then, like, progressively it'll get smaller. But that's a perfect example of an update being so bad, you have to put caps on it so people would use it longer, you know? And it's the most dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. They hyped this update up so bad, like, they literally compared this to Free Trade and Wild, because they advertised it in the front, and they said it was going to be the best update of the year. But if you seriously say that update is better than Free Trade and Wild, then you're literally smoking something that just makes your mind not function, because it was god-awful. That update was god-awful. I mean, what was I about to say? Free Trade, let's put it at this, is on Mount Everest, alright? That update was really good. The Free Trade and Wild update was amazing because it just added a whole new element to this game. Sure, dicing fucking, I don't know. Dicing is kind of controversial. I don't know. It's something I would like to be removed, you know, but if it's in the game, it's in the game. I mean, I don't really have anything against it. I dice. I admit it. I dice sometimes just to have fun. Because one of my friends is actually in the dicing clan, so I just have fun with him, do whatever, you know. And anyway, Wilderness and Free Trade is on a goddamn mountain, right? They're on top of Mount Everest. They're on the fucking tippy top. Clan Citadels, on the other hand, is in the lowest fucking point on the earth. It's in fucking Death Valley. This update is so atrociously bad, I'm putting it in Death Valley. Because, you know what, if this just came out as a normal update, a regular update, Jagex didn't hype it up at all, okay, it would just be another one of those. It was a bad update, let's move on. But the fact that they advertised it on the front page, and they said, it's going to be better than Free Trade and Wild, that just pissed me off. Because it was not good. There's nothing to do. And all you do is the same thing you always do. It was the same thing. It's the same thing as Clan Wars. It's like the same thing, except you have trees and you could just upgrade your tier to your citadel. Oh, and it's a castle in the sky. Oh my god. Let's make it the best update of the year because it's a floating fucking castle in the sky. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really dumb. It is what it is. It's a Clan Citadel. When I heard the name, I was like, I already know it's gonna be a bad update. Jagex will find out a way to fuck up these updates. I mean, it's just dumb. So, yeah, that's basically just my rant. Overall, honestly, if I did RuneScape update reviews for all three of those, the first one, the Slug Madness quest, I'd have to give a 2 because everyone that likes questing said they were really disappointed about the quest, and Dungeoneering killed it. So, good job, Jagex. That's awesome. 2. The second update, the Jadinko layer, I would have to give a 4 or a 5. And the only reason why I'm giving it that high of a score is because of the graphics. I thought the graphics were amazing. The content, not so much. Not at all. The content was not good. And the last update, Clan Citadels. Nah, oh my god, I'm about to shit all over Clan Citadels, but I'm going to give Clan Citadels a 1. And here's why. If they didn't advertise the update the way they did it, where they put it on the front page, they were hyping it up so bad and doing all this and that and all this nonsense, basically, I would give the update a 3 because, sure, it gives clans something to do, I guess. But if you're going to compare an update to Free Trade and Wild, live up to the standards, please. Add something like mini games or something that clans would like to at least get them excited, get them more hyped about this update. Don't come out with this god-awful update that you just hyped up just so some people from free-to-play would, like, buy memberships because Clan Citadels, fucking castles in the sky, oh my god. And then it falls flat on its face. Literally, the update crumbled. Like, literally, the update crumbled. Like, rocks were falling out of the sky. That's how bad this update was. Like, this update fell apart right from the get-go. Right from the hyping stage, you know? So, yeah. Overall, a 2, a 4 or 5, and a 1. Awesome. You know, that's totally awesome. So total, let's see. 2 plus 1, 3. Plus, I'll go 4.5. So it'd be 7.5. So overall for July, a 3.25. Jagex, that's not good. For a whole month, that's not good. At all. You guys should seriously step your game up. Instead of making these failed updates, why don't you try actually updating like Magic? Because Magic hasn't gotten a good update in a long time. Try updating Fire Making or Wood Cut. Not Wood Cutting. Wood Cutting actually got an update. Rune Crafting. Try to make a new rune for Rune Crafting or something like that. Don't come out with these unfinished updates, alright? Come out with something that's solid, that people will like, that'll actually change the game for the better, not for the worse. And this has been Slayed with my first rant update, or Rantmetary, I should say. And if you could comment, rate, and subscribe, I'd definitely like that. And yeah, I expect another one next week. I don't know what I'm going to do next week, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, see you.